Back in January 2020 is when I first started my weightlifting journey, and it has been a hell of a ride since then. I've made a lot of mistakes, I've learned a lot of lessons, and I've ultimately learned and cracked the code of how to achieve losing fat and building muscle at the same time in the most quickest and direct way possible. I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide on how you're gonna be doing the exact same thing.
Show me. I guess we'll never know. On it. Put 'em up.
Welcome back, guys, and if you're new, welcome. I just woke my dog up from her nap. She's gonna be annoying now. Also, by the way, I got like 5 hours of sleep last night, so I am gonna be cracked on caffeine. I already had my cup of coffee and now we're on a pre-workout. I just wanna emphasize that I'm gonna be giving you a straight 4-month plan right now, but it really depends on how much you follow through with this and how much work you put in that will determine your end result. I can promise you though that you can achieve miraculous results in just 4 months, bro. I literally changed my body in that short amount of time when I first started my weightlifting journey. Imagine if I had a step-by-step guide, I could have achieved even more, bro. I want you to be completely focused on just form and building good habits. I know that sounds annoying. I know that sounds boring. I know that's probably something you don't want to do, and you probably want to click out of this video once I say that, but don't. Think of it like this, right? If you build a house on like a sandy, like weak ass foundation, do you honestly think that house is gonna stand for years and years on top of that? No, that thing is gonna collapse right to the ground, baby. And that's exactly how your progress and how your body's gonna react if you don't have a good foundation to start off with. I know it's annoying. I feel annoyed just saying it and hearing myself talk about it, but it's true. Learn from my mistakes. That is the whole point of this freaking video. You can have a quicker and easier fitness journey than I did, all right? So don't be sorry, just listen. And we're gonna be focusing on the 3 different types of pillars. It's gonna be on the workouts, on the nutrition, and on the mindset. When it comes to working out so you don't feel overwhelmed, I want you to focus on 3 things. I want you to focus on the warm-up, I want you to focus on the form of the workouts, and I want you to focus on the cardio. Later on, we'll build on top of this, but for now, for the first month as a beginner, I don't want to overwhelm you. Just focus on those 3 things when it comes to the workout portion of this. During your warm-up, easy, 5 to 10 minutes of doing whatever the hell it is that you want to do. Just move your damn body, whether it's walking on a treadmill, doing some jumping jacks, foam rolling, going into the sauna even, like whatever it is. I just need you to warm up your body, warm up your muscles, warm up those tendons so you're not crack-a-lacking later in the gym and feeling hella pain the next morning, and not the good kind either. Strength training. I need you to focus on strength training. We want to lift the heavy weights, girl. We want to be strong. We want to look built. We don't want to look soft, all right? There's nothing wrong with putting on muscle. It actually looks fucking sexy when a woman has like those nice broad ass shoulders like I used to have at some point. Oh God, that was such a good time. Strength training at least 3 to 5 times per week and doing around moderate to lightweight for like the 10 to 12 rep range, because we're only focused on form so you can lift heavier later. I don't want you to try and picking up the 20-pound dumbbells and absolutely anything, because I know you're not ready. So don't even look your way over there, all right? And if you have no idea of what to do during your workouts, how to create a workout split, I do have a whole separate videos which I'm gonna put up here. Go watch that so you know what workouts to do, and then you can follow the following steps after. Cardio.
Brother,
We absolutely freaking don't like her. We don't like her. I'm gonna make it nice and simple for you. As someone who used to hate cardio, I'm not gonna be over here telling you to hit like 3 HIIT workouts per week, no. But I do want you to do some sort of cardio at least 2 to 3 times per week. And it could be something as simple as just walking. Don't like cardio, if you don't like the idea of running right now and it sounds like an absolute drag, you still want to see some results and still want to follow through with this plan that I'm trying to give you, then just walk for like 20 to 30 minutes, those 2 to 3 times per week. And it sounds so simple and stupid actually, but it can make a huge difference, man. I'm telling you right now. Oh my God, I'm so happy I took this freaking pre-workout, bro, because I was literally dying over there on the couch and like I was like, I don't want to record this right now, but now I feel like I'm cracked on caffeine and I can just take on the world right now. Maybe I shouldn't be having so much caffeine right now. It's only 11 in the morning. Now for the nutrition portion of it. As a beginner, once again, I'm not gonna overwhelm you. I'm not gonna have you count your calories. I'm not gonna have you count any macros. I just want you to practice being mindful of what you eat. Because I know being in a calorie deficit is already extremely hard for someone who has never been able to really do that. Nevertheless, trying to make you count your calories, count your macros all in one go. Yes, you will see the best results that way, but that's not gonna be sustainable for you in the beginning if you've never been accustomed to it. I want you to simply notice how it is that you're currently eating. If you're eating huge, tremendous portion sizes, like 3 ass scoops of rice on that plate for dinner every night, or you're eating like 2 panes cada mañana, I want you to slightly reduce it. Instead of having 2 pieces of bread in the morning, have 1. If you eat 3 full scoops of rice, cut it in half. Be mindful of how you're eating and cut down the portion sizes. I'm not telling you to starve yourself, I'm telling you to be mindful of what you're eating. Then on top of that, I want you to find lower calorie substitutions for foods that you really love and don't want to get rid of, but find a lower calorie substitution if possible. So for example, if you love, let's say, well, what's a good example?
Bruh.
Let's say you're someone that just needs to have some jelly with your bread, right? You just need jelly and bread together in the morning with some cream cheese. That's your go-to for some reason, whatever the case may be. There are lower calorie bread options out there. There are keto bread that don't taste that bad actually. This is my favorite brand, the 647. That was game changer, a lifesaver in my fitness journey, bro. I would have 4 slices of that and I would still be losing weight at the same time. Also, there's low-fat cream cheese. There's sugar-free jams. All of that combination is gonna be much more less than what you're currently eating on a daily basis. And that's gonna help you so much. Oh my God, I have so much energy right now. I was literally dying like 5 minutes ago. I want you to limit your snacking as much as you can. If you're someone that knows that they snack a lot when they're emotional and whatnot, I want you to reduce the number of snacks that you have available to you in the house. Don't buy the big ass bag of chips if you know you're gonna snack on it. Now, on top of everything I just said, I also want you to prioritize your protein intake. It is gonna be essential throughout this journey, girl. Oh, what the hell is in my eye? Oh my God, mas pelo. Cookies, your hair in my eye. Some great ass options being like chicken breast, lean ground beef, fish, eggs, non-fat Greek yogurt, low-fat string cheese, turkey pepperoni. There's so many options out there for your snacks and meals, so there's really no excuse for you to not be hitting your protein intake. No excuse. None. I want you to be drinking hella freaking water. If you had to choose between water or soda, I want you to choose the water as much as you can. Not having soda for one night is not gonna kill you. Now for the mindset / habits portion of it. I want you, starting from right now, even if you don't believe or think or trust in yourself that you're gonna actually fulfill this, I still want you to do this step. I want you to be taking your progress pictures now. Get up, go take a picture right now in front of a mirror. It's okay if you don't like the way you look now. I promise you're gonna love the way you look in 4 months. Take a picture of yourself and save that. That's gonna be the moment that you decide and you promise yourself, I'm going to be making a change in my life starting now. Taking progress pictures is such a huge form of motivation, bro. Every time I would look back at it, I'm like, okay, I look better than when I first started, so let me keep taking these pictures. I see the changes, I see the progress. Do it. Just do it.
Do it! Just do it!
I also want you to be tracking your workouts in like some sort of journal or in your notes app. I was super unorganized, so I just put it in my notes app. I want you to put in how much weight you're lifting each week, how you're feeling, if the weight is getting heavier, if you feel like your form is still not right. I want you to track that. Track your progress. Look back at it. See what's working, see what's not working, see what you need to improve. That is the point of this. You need to start studying and analyzing yourself like you're your own coach. And speaking of coaches, if you didn't know already though, I do offer one-on-one coaching services. So if all this sounds kind of overwhelming already, I can literally plan out the most perfect workout and meal plan for you so you can achieve all of the results that I'm talking about within 4 months. But you don't have to stress or feel overwhelmed about doing all of it on your own. And on top of that, I'm gonna hold your ass accountable because I refuse to let anyone think that I'm not gonna be on their ass about this, which is why I've been able to help so many of my girls lose fat and actually see visual changes right before their eyes. So if you're ready and want to have that guidance, then I'm gonna leave my link down below in the description. Now, let me get back to my episode.
A few moments later.
And I want you to be walking 8 to 10. You need to be walking 8,000 to 10,000 steps at least 3 times per week. This is a non-negotiable. I don't care how freaking cold it is. Go to the gym and walk on the treadmill until you hit those 8 to 10,000 steps. Strength and fat loss. Ooh, yay, the fun part of it all. Fat loss, we love that word. Still gonna be following a lot of the things that we already did in month 1, but we're just gonna kick it up a notch in month 2. Same thing with the workouts. You're gonna be doing your warm-up 5 to 10 minutes of whatever the hell it is. Since you just did a whole month, just focus on the form. Now we're gonna kick it up by increasing the weight. If you can easily hit like 12 reps in whatever exercise, that is your indication that, yeah, I need to go up in weight now. So maybe now you can pick up those 20-pound dumbbells that I told you to ignore before. Maybe, just maybe. And also for the cardio portion of it, please don't hate me, but now we're actually gonna be kicking it up a notch as well.
What? What the
I want you to have one intense cardio session per week. It could be a HIIT workout, it can be jump rope, it can be rowing, it can be running. It doesn't have to be too long, just 15 minutes of your life, girl. That's all I'm asking. 15 minutes of your life in 1 week. I think you can give that to me. This is gonna help promote that fat loss that we want. And also, we're gonna spice things up a little more around here during month 2. I want you to start implementing core workouts. I didn't mention it in month 1, even though it is still very important, just because I didn't want to overwhelm you, but now I'm gonna overwhelm you. And I want you to prioritize this at least twice a week, like literally nothing less than that. If you're doing it once, no, do it twice. I need you to have a solid core because this is gonna be the foundation of your body, so you can be lifting heavier in the months following after this. And if you guys are curious on what my current core workout is, let me know by commenting core down below, because I would love to make a core video for you guys. I actually really freaking love core, and I only do it like for 10 to 15 minutes, like 2 to 3 times a week, and I've seen miraculous changes within my little stomach area. On top of that, one little other thing that I'm gonna be adding into month 2 is a cool down, because as we are increasing the intensity of things, it is important for you to have a proper cool down routine after, so you can prevent injury. I can't emphasize the amount of how much I wish I could have prevented injury in my fitness journey, because it set me back so much in my results. Just take 5 to 10 minutes to either stretch, foam roll, or hit the sauna. Same thing as a warm-up, you're gonna be doing for the cool down. And now for the nutrition part of it, and you're gonna hate me for this. We're still gonna be in a calorie deficit. Yes, we're still gonna be doing what we were doing, but now we're actually gonna be tracking it. I know. You don't want to. Tracking your calories is gonna be so helpful because it's gonna give you an idea of what it is that you need to be eating. It gives you a better understanding of portion sizes, and it helps you just reach your goals much quicker, man. And since we're really trying to lose fat and build muscle right now, you're not gonna be in a crazy low calorie deficit. You're just gonna be around 200 to 350 calories underneath your maintenance. If you don't know how to calculate your calories and calculate your macros, I have another video on my channel. Go check it out so you can understand what the hell you're supposed to be eating. The same thing, we're still gonna be prioritizing our protein intake, but now we have a protein goal. And we're gonna be hitting that goal as much as possible, at least 3 to 4 times per week. So you're gonna be drinking your water, but now I want you to try to drink your water before and after your meal, because this is gonna help prevent you from snacking, girl. Because I know snacking is just a bad habit that we have. We just wanna keep snacking even after we eat, before we eat. I don't know why. It's just some psychology at that point. And all I know is that if you drink your water before and after, it helps prevent it so much more. During this whole time, during this whole journey, you're literally gonna be your own coach. Have your first month check-in with yourself to ask yourself, like, how am I feeling? How have the workouts been? Am I seeing progress? Am I not seeing progress? Where can I improve on? Are the workouts getting easier? Am I getting bored with the workouts? You know, ask yourself these questions, because it's gonna be really freaking helpful for you so you can continue progressing on and on and on after that. Look at your progress picture. See how much change you've had since month 1 compared to month 2. And acknowledge a small win. It could be literally the smallest of things. Like you hit your 8,000, why do I keep saying like that? Like you hit your 8,000 to 10,000 steps 5 times this last week. That's a huge win. You have to be your #1 supporter throughout this journey, because 9 times out of 10, you are doing this alone. You don't have many people around you that are having the same mindset as you, that have the same goals as you. So you have to be your #1 cheerleader, bro. I'll be your cheerleader too on the other side of the screen. But over there, you have to be your own cheerleader. And for month 2, I want you to try something. I feel like you, the person across this other side of this screen right now, I feel like you're a shy ass girl. Like I just feel it in my soul. You're shy. You've always been someone that really never approached other people. You've always been kind of to yourself. I want you to break out of your shell. I want you to talk to one person in your gym, just one. And it doesn't have to be a full-blown conversation. Just be like, I really like your outfit. That looks super cute. Like just talk to people in the gym. Why? Because you're gonna start putting yourself in that fitness community, and then you're gonna meet more people with that same mentality and mindset as the one you want. And that dedication, that discipline that they already have is gonna translate onto you. Trust me, bro. Building muscle and sculpting our body now. La cinturita te va a estar llegando y todo. Ooh, I'm excited, bro. And this is not even for me right now. It's for you. Ah! Okay, sorry. caffeine, are gonna be increasing the intensity a little more. But it's okay. Don't feel overwhelmed of me saying this because you've already built the habit in months 1 and 2. So you are already used to intensity. So building up a little more intensity is not gonna feel that much of a difference. But with the workout, same thing. If it's working for you, it's working for you. What's that expression? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. We are going to be increasing the intensity of it though. And there are a couple ways that you can do this. So choose out of the following. You can either increase the weight again, you can start slowing down the tempo, you can start increasing the reps, or you can start shortening your rest times. Point of this is for you to start building even more muscle by progressively overloading them. Because once we are breaking down all those muscle fiber tissues, we are going to be repairing it through our diet, which I'm going to be discussing very soon. For cardio and core, oof, don't hate me. We're gonna have 2 intense cardio sessions now. But same thing, it only has to be like 15 minutes. I'm not making you do like a 30-mile jog. No, that shit's boring. No, just 15 minutes. You can switch it up. You can do a nice little intense jog. You can jump rope. You can be doing rolls. You can join a Zumba, intense dance course, whatever, for 15 minutes. There's so many ways of having a pretty fun, intense cardio session, but you just have to find the one that works for you. And one nice and low intense cardio session. So walking. We're gonna be doing it for 3 times a week of cardio sessions. And for core, I would like you to add 1 more day into it. So make it 3 sessions. Core is not abs, by the way, but core just makes it look so nicely well packed. So if you can, add a 3rd day. If you can't, don't go below twice a week. We are focusing on recovery. So same thing, never skip a warm out. I never wanna see you out here skipping a warm out because you think you don't have time. If you have to cut down 1 exercise, do that, but don't skip out on your warm ups and don't skip out on your cool downs. I want you to really hone in by giving them at least 10-15 minutes each of them now. Why did I increase the time of these cool downs and warm ups? Because we are increasing the intensity this month. So you're gonna be tearing down even more muscle fiber tissue. So you need to prioritize the recovery of them so you don't hurt yourself, girl. Now for the nutrition portion of this. Ooh, look at this. It's gonna be a little fun here. I promise you're not gonna hate me for this one. I promise you're actually gonna like what I'm saying. We are gonna be on maintenance. We are gonna stop with the calorie deficit for a little bit and we're gonna go back on maintenance for 2 to 3 weeks. Your body needs a break from eating lower amounts of food. Otherwise, you're gonna end up getting sick. You're gonna have a weaker system. You're gonna be slowing down your metabolism and you're just not gonna see the results that you want. And I know you were happy hearing that because that means you're gonna be eating a little more. So you're welcome. You know, especially since I told you like this month is gonna be a lot more intense with the workouts, your body's gonna need more fuel. It's gonna need more energy in order to perform well. And how do you get fuel and energy? By your food. Same thing, prioritize your protein. You should already know this now, but I want you to also increase them carbs, girl, because carbs equal energy and energy is gonna help you perform good in the gym. And when you perform good in the gym, you're gonna get good results with a good diet. And also I want you to sprinkle in just a tad bit of electrolytes after your workouts now, because I personally never skipped out on electrolytes just because I've always been used to having Gatorades around the house. But I have heard people's stories in which they did not prioritize their sodium intake, electrolyte intake, and they've experienced muscle cramp, extreme fatigue, and just a bunch of other symptoms just because they didn't prioritize that electrolyte intake. I think there are way better options than Gatorade, but if all you have is Gatorade, then by all means, I literally have a pack in there, 0 sugar too, because you know, low calorie. Check in with yourself, be your own coach, see how you're feeling, look at your progress, literally take a look from day 1 to month 3 that we should be on now, and give yourself some grace. Even if you feel like you're probably plateauing, even if you feel like things are feeling hard, look at yourself, see how much change you have been making and acknowledge that. I want you to start talking to more people inside the gym as well. Put yourself in that fitness community because that is what's gonna help be the support system that you need in order to continue in this journey. Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like I've been talking for like an hour straight. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but anyways, we have officially made it to month 4. Oh my God, I'm so sore. This is gonna be our refinement and peak performance month. This is where we're gonna hone in and gonna have that final result that we want. If by this point you're starting to feel bored, switch up the program. Either completely change it, swap out for different workouts, or try a whole different type of workout variation. So if you've been doing just lifting heavy weights, maybe try calisthenics, try plyometrics, try powerlifting, whatever the case may be. Keep yourself in a fun routine so you don't get bored in this journey. We wanna keep the intensity relatively still the same. You know, we're not gonna try to increase it anymore. Right now, we're just gonna have a steady performance. And for cardio, we can now reduce it. You're not gonna be doing cardio out here for 4 or 5 times a week. I'm not making you do that. No, ridiculous. Unless you wanna look skinny fat, no. But I would recommend you try to do 2 intense cardio sessions. But if you don't want to, I understand. I'm not gonna judge you. because I don't even want to. Do one high intense cardio session and one low intense cardio session, but do it twice a week. For the rest, keep the same. The recovery, the warming up, the cool downs, core workouts as well. Keep it all the same. For the nutrition though, do you have an idea what I'm gonna say? We are going back into a calorie deficit. Yeah. I know you were expecting that answer too, and I know you don't like it. Because we want to lean out. We want to show that nice little muscle definition that we have been building over time and want to have that final nice lean result look. I would still say keep it around like 200 or 300 calorie range deficit just so we can still build muscle at the same time. But if you want to like, you know, really lean out, then you can go up to like 400 calorie deficit. Personally for me, I don't like going that low in calories deficits. I don't. I like to like build my muscle at the same time. So you're gonna keep your meals as balanced as possible while still tracking them, but I want you to include more whole foods in them now. Have your high quality protein, complex carbs, like your quinoa, oats, sweet potatoes, all that good stuff, and your healthy fats, your avocados, olive oil, beautiful. We want all that whole food stuff. Just give it to me. This step is not necessary, but it can be very helpful for you. If you feel like you're kind of plateauing or you feel like you want to spice up your nutrition a little bit, then you can start adding supplements into this month. Once you've built a solid foundation in the first 3 months, you are ready to take supplements. Because if you try to take supplements from the very get-go, you're not going to see what is actually working and what's not working for your body. Versus if you do it later, you're going to see how much of an improvement it can make into your body. You know what I mean? It just makes more sense logically in my head. You can start taking your pre-workout. This should be taken before a workout, not before filming a YouTube video. Just so you know. It could really help you along with your journey, but it's not necessary. And if you do use it, don't forget to use my code KEIKOO at checkout. But anyways, final check-in. So really take a deep dive look. Everything you have done since month 1 till month 4, take a look at yourself. Look at how much strength you built. Look at the habits you built. Look at how your clothes are fitting you. Even if the number on the scale probably didn't change a lot, look at all these other factors that I am telling you and tell me that you do not see a change. Tell me, realistically try to tell me that you did not see a change throughout these 4 months of hard work that you've put in. I bet you can't. Reward yourself. Go out and try on that pair of clothes that you wanted to try on for so long. If you've been wanting to try a crop top on for the longest and you felt like you couldn't because those do not look good on you, go and try it on and let me know how you feel after that. Because girl, I'm telling you, you can achieve incredible results in just 4 months, but it really depends on how much time, how much effort, and how much energy you are willing to put into those 4 months. So if you want to change your entire lifestyle and change the way you feel and look, then you need to start implementing everything that I say and trusting me along the way. Yeah, how long have I been talking, bro? I'm kind of hungry. I think I've been talking for an hour. I hope it was helpful. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep making more videos all up in this bitch, because I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna be consistent all up on YouTube. Mark my damn freaking words. It is getting late and I should probably use this pre-workout to its fullest extent. So I should probably head to the gym now. So, bye.